Hey fellas, verse 20, hit you with a verse and then go from there. Psalms 46 verse 10 says, "Be still and know that I am God." One of the hardest things I find is to be still. There's so many distractions and things going on around me that pull me away from being still. In fact, if there's nothing going on, I think I'm ADD, I'll find something to go on. Because I think there's a very interesting space when you have to be by yourself and you have to sit and think and listen. Most people, it's actually very scary. And that's why we put distractions in our lives, to pull us away from actually sitting down and answering some of the real questions about who we are, where we're going now, and what does life look like when we pass. So these distractions come into us and pull us away from actually sitting and being at peace, meditating, looking at creation, finding your breath. I think one of the greatest tools the enemy has is to keep us busy. And he says, when you're busy, life is happening and life is moving. But what often happens when we're busy is we distract ourselves from knowing who we are and knowing who God is. And this is a great plan from the enemy. The other thing interesting about God is he very seldom bombards us to grab our attention. He loves our space, he loves us, and he respects it. And he gives us time to find him. He very seldom forces himself on you or demands your attention. In fact, there's very few examples in the Bible of that. Saul becoming Paul is probably one of them, when he actually grabs the attention of the fellow and says, listen, you need to follow me. But what normally happens is that you find your rhythm and you find who God is in that rhythm. But don't be distracted. Don't be pulled away. Don't be doing things to keep yourself from thinking and being a part of the greatest story in the world, and it's yours. Knowing who you are, knowing who you've been called to be, and doing that thing. Don't be distracted. Don't be lost. Don't allow the world to steal your attention. All right, fellas, have a good one. Cheers.